and welcome to Sophia Kamau's kitchen to cook with me. And today is a bright day. It's been a few very gloomy days due to the snowfall, but hey, it's really bright and I'm excited to show you something new. Come closer. Today I am going to show you how to make bananas. And these are green bananas. There's a special banana for cooking and there's a fruit banana. This is a special banana for cooking and it's not plantain. It is a green banana for cooking. I'll show you first how to peel the bananas and then we go on from there. So I have peeled in advance to cut on time and I have 3 bananas here left. I'll show you 2 different ways of peeling them. Here I have water and in this water is just plain water. To avoid the sticky sap from the banana messing my fingers, I have to use a dash of oil and just oil my fingers like this, and then the sticky sap from the banana will not stain my hands or fingers. Also, for those people with long nails, fancy schmancy nails, this is a messy job for you. Otherwise, the sticky sap or the banana pieces will go into your nails. So I have short nails and I have oil. I'll add a little bit more oil here so that my hands are not stained at all. As you can see, I already peeled all that and my hands are still clean. So I'll take my knife, I will cut top and cut bottom for all my bananas. And that again, the sticky sap, you can see, it's the liquid part there. It's look at it. It's the white milk there, but it's called the sticky sap. That one, it's really messy. It can stain your clothes, it can stain your hands. So once you do that, that gets diluted by the water. And then there's the first way you cut down your banana. You can cut 2 places or even 3 places to make it easier to peel. I'll do 2 like this, and then I will go down here. I'll go the other side here and this way here. Some people hold this and go like that, which is wrong. You can really hurt your finger. You have to hold it away from your hand so that you don't hurt your hand. So this is way number 1. I will just go like that and go in between. You have to dig there with your finger and the nail. And you go in there. See, it all came out. I'll go the next area until where I cut, it comes out very well. See, very little banana wasted there. And I'll go the third part for this one. And that one is done. And then I will put it there to remove more sticky sap. The next method, people like, or some people will do those with this fancy schmancy nails. You can do that way, but with this, I will guarantee you there'll be a lot of wastage. You take a chunk of your banana away. And I really don't like it. It's I prefer my peeling the first method. And I go like this. See, if I was doing by hand, the way I did the first method, I'll be done by now. But this one now I have to go there and wasting more banana, more of my precious banana. And I go like that and like that. That's a lot of waste. I'm feeling like I'm time wasted already. I should have done 2 bananas. There it is. And then once I do that, this, see, my banana is whole, but this one looks smooth. It's a waste. I like cutting my banana lengthwise this way, and then I'll cut once and I throw it there in the water. This other one, some people like cutting into small pieces like that. I like splitting mine in the middle. So I split like that. I do that. This is a longer banana. I do 2 times. So after this, let me finish the last banana and then I can show you the next thing. The next thing I want to mention is on here I do have a basin of water, and the water has turned color because I had to do this first and other preparation before I show you here. And you're wondering why I do have salt there. This salt is to help me remove more of the sticky sap from the bananas. So I had put a generous amount of salt here in the water, and then I will have now to wash my bananas, and you can see all that sticky sap has done into some collected together as in pieces. I don't know how to call that, but that is from the sticky sap. You can see those pieces there. It's not pieces of banana, it's the sticky sap. The pieces of banana you can see clearly, they are big. But the sticky sap and the banana is kind of slimy, but that's the sticky sap. So I will wash once, and then I will wash again twice to get rid of the sticky sap. Now you will see it very clearly. Look at that. That is the magic that the salt does. That's all the sticky sap, the sap has gathered into particles. And then those who have cooked banana, for sure you know what I'm talking. Like this one is so slimy because of the sap. So that is the sap, and I will pour it down there. You can even see those are the sticky sap from the banana. Now I'll have to rinse my, that will be draining. Now let's come over here. I'll just continue rinsing my bananas now. A second round, and I will throw them here to be ready for cooking now. More sticky sap is coming out. As you can see, there's more sticky sap in the water. Okay, so that's it about washing. I'll return my basin over here. And so to prevent my bananas from turning color, just the same way we do with potatoes, I will cover the bananas with water. See the second round here, it's important to rinse your bananas. That can temper the flavor of your food, the sap, but when it's rinsed twice is good. So the oil for making your hands clean so that the sticky sap does not mess your hands, and the salt for removing the sticky sap from your bananas which you are about to cook. So I filled it here. I will leave it and go to the next step. Alright, here at my kitchen counter I do have the ingredients, what I will need to make my green bananas. So I do have 1.5 kilos of goat meat. I do have cooking oil, canola, which I will use a 1/3 cup since my bananas are a lot. I have salt. I do have crushed garlic, which is dry freezed. I do have my bouillon cube. I do have cilantro, which is dania. I have bell peppers, which is pili pili hoho, kitunguu maji, which is red onion, 2 large tomatoes, and diced carrots, sliced carrots, and my main ingredient is banana. So when we start cooking here on my stove, I have my oil which was heating, and now I'll have to add the onion. Ooh, the oil is too hot, so you have to be careful. So I add my onion and I will cook it a little bit, and when it is translucent, some people like it golden brown. Translucent golden brown is still okay. So for me, I won't want to cook it because sometimes I even throw the onion without cooking first for the bananas. So this is good enough for me, and I will have now to throw in my garlic, and this is just about a teaspoon. I'll just throw a teaspoon of the crushed garlic, and once it's there, I'll continue stirring a little bit for my onion to cook. And please, 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 I can't insist enough, try not to be burning your onion, your garlic, because it will not be pleasant when you burn it. And my garlic seems to be browning a little bit. I don't want it to brown much, because before you notice, it will be black. The next thing I add is cilantro. I like adding my cilantro at the beginning of cooking, because then that way I get full flavor. My cilantro was freezing, so it looks a little brown there, but it's the freezing part. It was freezing. I add my cilantro at the beginning for full flavors, because I want it to cook and the flavors to mingle with my bananas. And once it's all soft like this, now I will add my tomatoes. I'll throw my tomatoes in and then mix. So I will cover my tomatoes, and before that also I can add salt too. I'll put a teaspoon and my bouillon cube. A teaspoon of salt, because I know my bananas are a lot, and the bouillon cube, our bouillon is a little hard, so it's crushed there, and I will throw it in. It is also salty, so be very, very careful. The amount I'm putting for mine is because I cook for a large family. So for you, be careful with the bouillon cube or whatever spice you're using with the salt, because most of these cubes, they already have salt. So I want to mention something. I use bouillon cube for mine, but I do have different spices here. I want to show you. You don't have to use bouillon cube like me. One critical ingredient almost forgotten, which it's okay. I could just have added direct when I had my onions, and then brown it a little with the onion, but it does not matter. It's still okay. We caught it in time. So I will just have to throw it in there and just stir it, and it will cook with the tomatoes and all the spices, the garlic and onion. And so again, I will mention our Canadian goat meat is very, very tender, and I really will not need much time to cook. So I will cover it here, and while it's cooking, I'll show you something else. So that will continue cooking, and it will cook together with the tomatoes and everything, and the flavor will mingle in there. So I want to show you other spices I do have on my stovetop here. I brought them out. So I use bouillon cube, but you could use either black pepper, chili flakes. I have Maggi cube, I have curry, I have Knorr cube, I have, this is the bouillon that I used. We do have this Roycom Choosy Mix, beef flavor, chicken flavor. So whatever you want to use, you're not only limited to the bouillon cube, but you could use any other spices. Your imagination is what can make you discover more, so you can try any. So I'll let my beef cook, then we'll come on and show you what to do next. It's about 10 minutes now, and my goat meat has cooked. Now we have to check how it looks. And it is good aromas here. And I have to now add my bananas, the carrots, and the bell peppers. So first, before I do that, I will add a little some water, depending on how much wet or how hard, dry you want your food. If you want it too wet, you add more water. If you want it a little on the drier side, you add a little less water. I have added water, mix all those, and then if I see this is less than I need for the water, I really can't say how much, depending. Sometimes I cook more bananas, sometimes less. Today seems to be more. These are my bananas, and now I have to, oh, my basin is breaking. And there I am. I throw them in like that. Some people would cook this mixing with potatoes, but to be the Irish potatoes, to be honest, I don't like it, because I like my bananas to be bananas alone. If I want potatoes, I'll make potatoes alone. So that's another option. If you don't have much of the bananas, you can just add add potatoes if you need to feed a larger crowd or more people. So I'm just mixing like that, and this way my bananas are getting all the juices, and then I will cook with them. The water is a little low, so I will add a little bit more. I like my bananas on the wet side. I don't like them too dry. And you can see the water is there, not too far from, not covering totally, but that way. And then I like my carrots on the crunchy side. I don't want them overcooked. Otherwise, I would have thrown them in before the bananas with the meat. But now I will throw my carrots here. I love color in my food. So my carrots will be there. I like them on the crunchy side. And then my bell peppers here, they'll be on top and cooking with the steam. I will cover my bananas, and then in the next 10 to 15 minutes, since this is a big pot I'm making, we will come back and see how the bananas are turning out. It's about 10 minutes now. I have to check my bananas if they have cooked, and let's see. Ooh. Yes, so one thing I have to mention, I see they are cooked. Yeah, my bananas are cooked. My green peppers are there. They don't have the like, they're not very mushy. I like them on the crunchy side. I also like my carrots on the crunchy side. And also because my bananas, I sliced them lengthwise, that's why they cook faster. If you have yours sliced across, then they will take longer time to cook. So I've been cooking on low medium heat. You do high because of all the juices, thick juices from the tomatoes and the bouillon cube, or if you use Royco, it will burn. But with this, low medium, and then everything cooks perfectly. So I will now go ahead and stir my bananas. You could use tomato paste if you wish. You could use whatever you wish. For me, I prefer like this. Goat meat is not the only option. You can also cook with beef or chicken or pork, whatever you wish, or fish. But fish you don't put inside, you cook it separate. So there you see my bananas are done, and if I wanna eat, I'll go ahead and eat. If not, I will let them stay on the stove heating, and then when it's time to eat, I will go ahead and eat. So right now I'll cover turn off my stove and let the food stay heating on the stove, because I don't need to remove them. They will not even overmush. They will just be okay heating up with a little heat on the stove. By the time the stove cools, my bananas will be perfect. We will see you in the next step. Welcome back. Now I will show you how I present my bananas. Here I have a scrumptious plate of cooked bananas with goat meat, and it is packed with flavors. Give it a try, and I hope you can do it. Never give up. Try once, twice, and you will get it right. You can try different variations or different spices. You don't necessarily have to use mine. So I hope you give it a try, and please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until we see you next time, bye-bye.